Hey y'all, it's me again, the Rock Doctor, coming at you live with another installment of Rock Guitar 101. So today, what I'm going to do real quick is show you the benefits of being able to find one lick in several places on the neck. There's lots of benefits from it, but the primary one probably being not getting lost if you know your way around. If you can find the same lick in different places, the chances of you getting lost in the middle of your jamming solo are slim. And that's what we want. We don't want to get lost and sound like dummies. All right. So today, this one's going to be in the key of E. Let me just fire it up. I'll play these licks, and then I'll talk about them, okay? All right, and don't forget to follow the tab. All right, here we go. So what the hell was all that stuff? Well, I was in the key of E again, and the licks, there's three licks there really. Two of them were 16. Well, the first one was a 16th note lick that lasted for one measure. The second one was a one measure lick, and then the final one lasted for two measures. So we have a total of 4 measures of licks. Now let's go to the dry erase board before I start explaining all these licks. Okay, all right, look. We're in the key of E, E minor pentatonic. I'll talk about this blurby stuff in a second, but I was using my backing track in E number 1, which basically, the section I looped is basically a 2-bar section that goes from E minor to D, and then the second section goes from D to E minor, and I just looped that and jammed this little lick over top of it. Yeah, and I'll include the link for that in the description so you can check it out. But okay, now here's what's going on. I started out in the 12th position, right here, with my E pentatonic lick, or scale number 1, the home scale, the one everybody uses. Look, the red dot indicates the E note. The lick started out there. Look at that. See that? 12, 15, then I went to the next string and I played 12, 13, 14, then I went over here on D string and played 12 and 14. So the lick is basically right there. Let me talk about the licks. The first one was 16th notes. Let me play through it and I'll talk you through it. So I'm in the 12th position. So what was that? First I'll just walk you through it. On the low E string I played 12 and 15. On the A string I went 12, 13, 14. Then I went to the D and played 12, 14. Went to the G and played 12. Then back up to the D and play 14. But here's the count on that. 1 and 2 and 1. Well, let me try it again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Yeah. 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah. So the lick basically lasts for two beats, and then I let the final note ring for the final 2. So here it is again. Here's the count on it. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. There you go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. The second lick was a one measure phrase too, and I did this. Now, as far as the fingering there, I'm on the G string and I bent 14 twice, released it, pulled it off the 12th, and finished up on the D string 14. The count is 1, 2, and 3, 4. So there's the first 2 licks. That's 2 measures worth of licks there. So you got to kind of have a feel for that, to be able to lock into the chords. Now the final lick was a 2 measure phrase of 8th notes. So let me play that. This is my descending 2 frets back move, I like to call it. So here's what I did there. Look, on the D string, I pulled off from 14 to 12. Then I went over to the A string and played 14, 13, 12. Slide to 10. Finished up on the low E string, 12th fret twice. And the count is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there's the first one. Then all I did was I moved that same series of licks down so that I was in pentatonic scale 3 in the 7th position in the key of B. So here's where I'm at. See, same stuff. So let me walk you through it real quick. On the A string, I kind of went from 7 to 10. I think I hammered it. Yep. Then I went to the D string, I played 7, 8, 9. Then I went to the G string and played 7, 9. Then I went to the B string and played 8. And then back to the G string 9. And the count again is 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Then the little bendy thing was this. That's essentially what I call essential lick number 4, more or less. And so that one was on the B string. I bent 10 twice. Release it. Pull it off to 8. Oh, sorry. Released it then pulled it off to 8. Then I finished up on the G string 9. 1, 2, and a 3, 4. And then the descending portion, the 2 measure phrase was this. So that was on the G string I played 9, 7. I pulled that off. Then I went to the D string. I played 9, 8, 7. Slide to 5 and finish up on the A string 7 twice. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's that one. Then I did it again. Oh crap! And this time I found the E note on the D string. And here's what I have there. Check it out. Fingering wise there on the D string, I hammered from 2 to 5. Then I went over to the G string and I played 2, 3, 4. Then I went to the B string and played 3, 5. High E string 3. Finished up on the B string 5. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Now the second lick, this guy, that was the high E string. I bent 5 twice, released it, and pulled it off the 3. I finished up on the B string 5. And the count on that one is still the same. 1, 2, and a 3, 4. And then the final lick again, the descending guy, my descending 2 frets back move lick. Here's how I played that one. So that was B string 5, 3. You can pull it off or pick, it doesn't matter. Then the G string I played 4, 3, 2. And then I went to the D string and played 5, 2, 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, the benefit of being able to play the same licks in different positions is, well, you won't get lost. And sometimes it spurs some new ideas when you're in those different positions, and you never know what's going to happen. But it's good to be able to find your stuff everywhere. It takes a long time to get there, but you have to work on it. You know, it doesn't happen by itself. And but it's a good thing to work on. And don't forget, first you have to memorize the licks. Get to where you're on autopilot playing them. Then you've got to play them along with the track and get them to work, and be aware of how long each lick lasts. Like the first one was 1 measure. The second one was 1 measure. The third one lasts for 2 measures. So I have 4 measures worth of licks, and then you've got to get yourself to lock it into the chord progression underneath. But that's a skill. It takes a while to get there, but once it's on autopilot, it's pretty effortless. Yeah, it is. But what a struggle trying to get there. Just ask some of my students, because I make them do this stuff every week. And there's a lot of crashing and burning on the runway there, either taking off or landing, or sometimes in the middle of the flight. But that's part of the process. It happens to me too. If I showed you some of my outtakes of me screwing this shit up, you'd laugh and say, well, he's human. Yeah. So anyway, but you just keep trying and keep polishing it, and eventually you've got a shiny, shiny lick instead of a turd. All right, that's it. So it's me, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, order me a pizza, find me a hot chick bass player, please. And I'm out of here. I love you. Bye.